1022?
Moonwind, how are ya?
On the brink of madness, thanks for asking.
Hey, got a request for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to my body. Can you help me?
That's what we do! We are the Mystics Without Borders, devoted to helping the lost souls of Earth find their way. I'm Moonwind Star Dancer at your service. That's Windstar Dreamer Moon, Dancer Star Wind Moon, and that's Dreamer Wind Dreamer Dreamer.
These weirdos are gonna help me get back?
Just wait.
Let's get this lost soul back home.
Poor fellow. Some people just can't let go of their own anxieties and obsessions, leaving them lost and disconnected from life, and this is the result.
Make a trade?
Looks like another hedge fund manager.
Now, to reconnect to your earthly body.
Whoa, that's me. Thank you. What am I doing with my life? I'm alive! I'm alive! Free yourselves! It's beautiful!
Whoa, he got back just like that? So this is all I have to do to get back to my body?
Hey, yes, madam. Joe, are you dead?
No. Well, not yet. Can you help me get back?
We've never connected an untethered soul back to its body before, but perhaps if we travel to a thin spot... Yes, all aboard! Anchors, away!
So if your souls are here, where are your bodies?
Well, on Earth, of course.
My body is in a trance. In Palawan.
I'm playing the Saraswati Veena in Tibet.
I'm a shamanic healer meditating in Berkeley, California.
And let me guess, you're drumming, chanting, and meditating.
Yes, something like that. I'm in New York City on the corner of 14th and 7th.
Oh, yeah, that's right up from Tonio.
Yes, precisely.
And what about you? I thought you hated Earth.
Yeah, I'm not stuck with a body, so I can go wherever I want. I'm a nobody, get it?
We mystics meet in this glorious landscape every Tuesday.
So many of them. Sad.
You know, lost souls are not that different from those in the zone.
What?
The zone is enjoyable, but when that joy becomes an obsession, one becomes disconnected from life. For a time, I was a lost soul myself.
Really?
Tetris. There you are. We'll have you back in no time. Now, since you don't have a connection to your body, you will have to tune back into your physical surroundings. Close your eyes. Breathe into your crown chakra.
Alright, so I just wanted to do a quick update. Whenever, I find my motherfucking car. Damn. What's going on? Oh. It's so weird because I usually don't even park on the side of the street. So the fact that it's here, whatever. Okay. Oh, knew it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So I've been having some experiences lately. I kind of want to walk down that street, but it's hella dark. I ain't gonna risk it. Anyways, yeah, shit been weird lately. And I just been getting a lot of information. I I feel very alone in this experience though. I feel like maybe I need to be. Like, I haven't talked to anybody about stuff that's been going on lately. And the only person I've been around is my daughter. So, yeah. It's just been weird shit. Like, my mind is on like 1,000. Like, my perception skills is like on a whole nother level that today I cried because it's like the deeper you go, like not even the deeper, but just the more that you see, the sadder the world become. And I did a recording before this, and I'm going to just post the whole recording. I was going to edit it and stuff, but editing shit really take out the joy for me. But I try not to. Sometimes I take long pauses because I need time to write words to explain what I'm trying to say. People don't understand how difficult it is for me sometimes, like, to try to explain something that I haven't seen explained before, and trying to find words that match the vibration, but not being able to find that. Like, sometimes I even look at my writings and I'm wondering, like, can people understand this? Because when I post something, before I post it, like, I've been very active on my IG. And the reason I've been so active is because how active the energy been lately, and everything that's been happening. But I read what I write a few times to try to pick up on errors and stuff like that, to get a deeper understanding of it. And before I post it, like, I have a clear understanding of what I wrote and what I'm trying to say. But see, when you share something and other people pay attention to it and their energy is on it, you could feel their energy on it. So then when I come back to the content, I feel people confusion sometimes. I try not to fall into that, because if I do, then it would make me feel like insecure about it, and I don't want to feel like that, because people opinions don't fucking matter. It really doesn't. And I know that to the very core of me. Like, I just kind of got to the point that I don't really give a fuck about a lot of shit, but you could feel the energy, you know? So, the other night I was walking. And I have this on recording too, because when I walk, I like to talk sometimes. Sometimes I'm quiet, but whatever. But it was this girl. So in the recording, maybe I'll post it, there's a long pause, because I was walking down the sidewalk and then I seen a girl at the other end of the sidewalk. She was facing me. She had on a hoodie on. She had her hoodie on her head. And she was just still standing there straight up with her hands in her pockets and just like staring at me. So I stopped walking. I stopped walking. I started lighting my joint like I'm finna do now. And I took a few hits on my joint. And I was seeing if this girl was gonna do something, like instead of just standing there. In this day and age, it's hard to even see anybody doing that. Usually people are on their phone or they moving around, they walking with a dog or something. But no. And this is like 12 o'clock at night. So this girl, the whole time, now I sit there and stood there for a few minutes. I'm just standing on the other side of the sidewalk, smoking my joint, and watching this girl. And she just stood there with her hand in her pockets, her hoodie on, and just stood there and stared at me. So I started walking towards her. So I started walking towards her, and as I got closer, I spoke to her. I'm like, hey, what's up? And she like, hey, what's up? And I was like, I just wanted to say something because you wasn't moving. So, and then she started wiggling, being like silly or whatever. And she like, yeah, I'm just standing here. And I was like, I bet. And then I kept on walking. And she just stood there. Now, I know I look deep into things. And that's because it's something deeper to look at. If it wasn't nothing else deeper to look at, I wouldn't look. And I'm also not the type of person that spend hours researching a topic or something like that. Nah, I just go I just go where my intuition tell me to go, and I just pay attention along that route. You could see me do this process in some of my videos, like the JFK, Tituba or something or whatever. You could see me doing that. Something sparked my interest, so I might have Google searched that thing that sparked my interest. While reading about it, another word might spark my interest or something, and then I follow that path. And every time I follow another path, it takes you deeper. It ain't leading to bullshit. It's leading to something real and factual, and it's pertaining to what I'm talking about. So now I want to talk about this incident that just happened. Now earlier, well, it started yesterday. Yesterday, I started playing this game called Tropical 5. It's a city building game and stuff like that. But I fuck with it because, you know, one subject that I have difficulties with is politics. Like, I don't know political lingo and stuff like that. Like, when people start talking about these liberals, these Republicans and stuff like that, and talk about how that shit, it ain't my thing, you know. It just ain't my thing. At least not no more. But it never really been my thing in that manner. But I was into voting at one time. I was into some humanitarian type shit. Like, I wanted better situations for my people and stuff. So, like, I was into Pan-Africanism one time. You know, I went through my phases pretty quickly. Pretty fucking quickly. Because, see, what I would do, I would go into these situations and then I would find out that this is some bullshit. And then I would leave. That's what would happen. This is some bullshit. Like, this shit ain't really doing nothing to help no motherfucking body. And then I bounce. So, then I try the next thing or whatever like that. But during and after my Saturn return, you know, I started to feeling like I started to expand outside of that. So, wait, how old I'm turning? Is it, you know, I think I'm turning 33 soon. Wait a minute. Am I 30? That's motherfucking crazy that I don't even know. I stopped counting like after 25. It's just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm really calculating this shit. Damn, I turned 33 this motherfucking year. Like, something just came up in my head about, and that's why I was like, damn, I'm gonna turn it. That's why something came in and was like, you turning 33. And then I was like, damn, I'm turning 33 this year? See, shit is weird. I don't know, man. The shit that I could see now, like, the shit that I could see now is like, I don't even know, man. It's hard to even fucking explain. And nobody give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody give a fuck. But it's even bigger than that. Nothing is making fucking sense to me. Everything people talking about is bullshit to me. Because it's like, I be listening to people and I'm telling you, like, I want us to win. I do. I want us to win. I'm very optimistic. I'm hopeful, okay? But sometimes it be hitting me hard how, like, where we at. It be hitting me hard. And I feel like I get so much resistance because, like, where I'm going, I'm feeling like people is, like, starting to fear me or something. Like, that's how it is now. Because everybody be bullshitting. So if I'm coming out here, I'm speaking the truth, right? It's resistant towards that because I don't know, man. People be really feeling like they be motherfucking knowing, and I be listening, and I be like, damn. I hope they know. I hope they know. I be looking for that shit. And some people, they know a lot. Like, don't get it twisted, because I ain't trying to say that I'm above anybody and stuff like that, but there's a way of seeing the world up here that I have seen other people reach within their conversations, like Bobby Hemmett and shit like that. Like, I be surprising, like, I be watching Bobby Hemmett tapes. Boy, this man picking up, boy, but I love it. I'm sorry if it's too loud. I'm trying to cover the mic, but I love this shit. This shit is beautiful. It feels amazing, and it's nighttime. So, but Bobby Hemmett, that was like, that had to be like some 80s shit and stuff like that. And I be listening to him, and I be understanding, because those are conclusions that I had reached, but I had reached them on my own just with experiencing and coming into a knowing. So I love to hear him talk like that, because it helps to validate a spirit like mine, you know. But this is a knowing that we all have. It's just that people struggle to reach it because they is not in tune with themselves, and they program mentally to think and see. But see, this the thing. This is where we get fucked up. Now, today and age, people will be talking like Bobby Hemmett and shit like that, but they don't really know. A lot of people is like regurgitating and just lost. And also, it's easy to be in this energy and this vibration and see people who is not there. And sometimes those people will want you to like save them. And they don't know why. They don't even know why they putting that expectation on you. So it's a whole energy. Like, I'm gonna release that other recording, because I explained that better in that recording. But it's so easy to fall here. Like, it's real easy. Sometimes I be feeling like it's not that hard. Like, I be feeling like that, but when you under certain programming and shit, it is hard. It is hard. People perception is all fucked up. And everybody to some degree falls a victim to it, but you have to be able to catch yourself. Basically, the ego be winning. The ego wins a lot. So anyways, I had this Xbox controller. Earlier I was playing this game, this Tropical 5, right? So in the game, it was teaching you about like the political system. So I was playing the campaign, and the objective was to build the town up to a place and get an approval rate from the revolutionaries of 50%, and then you could buy your independence from the crown. So I was just learning a lot about politics, because this shit is based off of real life. Have it broke down like that, like it really puts you like inside. So it was interesting. So when I was in the campaign trying to earn enough money and approval from people to buy my independence, this dude came. He come from the order, and basically he come and say that we are the secret society that controls the world, and we support you gaining your independence. They supported you gaining your independence from the crown. So they wanted you to buy your way out the crown and declare independence. And then once you do that, once you show them that you could do that, they would let you join. They will let you join the order. And they say that these is for people who either control the world or making major changes in the world. Your position is so high up now that you have some stake in what goes on in the world. So I was playing the campaign, and every so often the order will pop up, and they would say they would make it seem like they helping me or something because they made somebody disappear or they give me something so I could get more support from the people or something like that. And then the main girl who was like the leader of the revolutionaries, which their votes for me was really important. And she was really militant. And she keep telling me that if I want to gain support from the revolutionaries, then I have to do these tasks. Like, basically what she would want me to do is build a military. So I would have to build a military for, I'll put up a watch tower or something like that. So I played the game, and then I got to the point where I bought my independence from the crown. So it was like $20,000 and shit like that. So the crown, when I was under them, they was like really irking my nerves because they would come to you and be like, oh, the crown wants to build a palace of 3 pools so the leader can do something stupid or whatever like that. So they would either be like, give me money, pay higher taxes. They will want something from you. Give me a certain amount of produce and stuff, but you did have a choice to decline, but there would be consequences. Like once they was like, they didn't feel like I was doing good enough, so they wanted me to pay higher taxes. And if I paid higher taxes, that would give me like points towards their approval. So you had the revolutionaries and you had a crown, which would give you wealthy people if you have their approval. So, and then there's another option where you could pay double what they tell you, And this will give you extended time as like the mayor or whatever, the governor, because you working against this time because you working a term, so you have to make certain satisfactions and stuff. Are they supposed to replace you? You lose the game. And then you could decline. And if you decline, you might get points with the revolutionaries because they don't like the crown. But you will lose like relation points, or they might even threaten to attack you or something like that. Which if they attack you, then you will lose people. People will probably die going to war. It will be war or something. So I fuck with it. But I was declining the taxes because the only penalty was I would lose points with them. But I felt like I didn't really need them to like me because I was going to buy my independence anyways, and I really wouldn't have to need them from anything. Even doing exports, trading with them, I don't have to trade with them. There's other countries I could get along with, so fuck them. And then sometimes I would give them what they want, which you could give them less, but it would be like a less penalty or something. So, you know, I tried to avoid war, and I did through the whole campaign. I never got attacked, except for the revolutionaries. I don't even know what the fuck they was so mad for. So those are people that's on my island. So they got into a civil war, and that's some shit. So, oh my goodness. So after I bought my independence from the crown, here go the order, right? And these motherfuckers is telling me that basically now I'm from up under the crown. Now I'm under them, which supposedly the crown's supposed to be under them too. So I was always under them. And I have to pay a fee every year for just a membership. And then what else? They said some trifling shit. Hold on. I took a picture of that shit. I was like, damn, that's trifling. But this is how shit really is, though. On some real shit. This is how shit really fucking is. That's the fucked up shit about it. Welcome, brother. Today you and your family join the select few who have taken upon themselves the burden of governing the world. Congratulations, you are in. Here is your membership card, your ceremony dagger, and robes. Membership fee are due the second Monday of each month. So I gotta pay each month. Since you are our newest member, I will continue to guide you, and yada yada yada. And how he come in, like the dude, the voice over, like the dude sound sleazy, you know, so it's probably gonna be even worse than being up under the crown, but you know, that's how it be. So your main character, Presidente, which you create this character. I created a black woman with a fro in a 70s dress, and she was holding like a pipe in her mouth. Damn, what was that? Just flew over. I'm telling you, man, weird shit. I'm telling you. So, but no matter what character you make, you can't pick like you can't pick like characteristics like you would on on The Sims. Now, The Sims is a good one too to play. It will put you in a certain perspective. Like it's one of those God games where you are supposed to play God in some type of way. I don't really see it like that, but I do enjoy the perception that it puts you in. We made a simulation while in a simulation. So, and it really connects you to that feeling. Like a lot of people that are simmers, they have like a certain personality. And usually they are very deep thinkers. Because to some people feel like The Sims is boring. Like they don't see the purpose in it, you know. And usually these people will like games like NBA 2K, or they will like some fucking, what's that other shit? Call of Duty type ass niggas. I can't even stomach Call of Duty, honestly. It's too much. And I'm absolutely horrible at it. Like I was trying to play online and I would get killed every 5 seconds. Those people was good. Like what the fuck? And then the whole storyline don't really entice me because it's about the military or some dumb shit. It's like it ain't my vibe. But when I was with Narc dude, that's what he was a Call of Duty fan, and he kept trying to get me in it, and he was talk bad about the type of stuff I like. Like, is something wrong with you for liking that or something like that? So if I played The Sims, he would make it seem like it's something wrong with you for playing stuff like that. Just crazy shit. So I could just be watching a documentary and he would, you know, try to make it seem like you believe in this, like you stupid if you believe this or something. But see, that's what I'm talking about. His perspective is small. It could be bigger than what they are even showing you because it has to be in order to manipulate you. But he didn't want me to expand too much, so he would always try to make me feel small again just so he could have dominance and control. And that's why that shit didn't last long, because it's hard to do that to me. You might get away with it for a little while, but eventually I'm gonna be like, nah, this shit ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't motherfucking right. And then I'm gonna get into a mode. I'm gonna start calling shit out. And when I call shit out, it be the truth. So, anyways. And then after I got to that point in the game, my controller started working. So, now I can't even finish it until I get another controller. So the controller, I couldn't get it to work. I took the batteries out, put them back in, put new batteries in. It won't stay in. It just completely died. So, I just stopped playing. That was it. But then later on in the day, I seen the light on the controller blinking. So, and it was blinking like Morse code or whatever. So I was just like, I'm gonna take it down and see what comes up if I look that up and shit like that. So it was STL. Let me see if I can remember how. So it went dot 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 dash dot dash dot dot. So, and when it did those 2 dashes, it did it like fast. You know what I'm saying? That's why it felt like Morse code to me. Cause it didn't just blink like a consecutive blink, like a notification or something like that. Like it blinked very specifically. So I was looking that up, and it led me into St. Louis. Which, come to think about that narc, that's where he from. And then it was talking about these geometric shapes. They call it something. But it's something about the 3D, like it's a part of a computer program. And they were saying something in it called Horn Horus. So I looked that up, and then I was looking up spiritual meanings of it. And it was pretty fucking interesting. This is after I had just seen a movie. Damn, what it's called? She Will Not Die. It's on Prime. So I was watching this movie. It wasn't the best movie, but I watched it to the end. And at the end, so in the beginning of the movie, the girl's given a different name. She's saying her name is like Lucy or Liddy. I don't know, some shit. And then at the end of the movie, she said that her real name is Lilith. Now this girl, she's immortal. She can't die. So throughout the whole movie, she go through all these torture things and don't die. She got shot in the head. She got stabbed. She got chained down and gutted. She got hit over the head with a bat. And she was just healed. She was immortal. So, yeah. So it was pretty, like, the plot didn't really make any fucking sense. Like, it was this detective. He was looking for these missing girls in the area. There was a lot of missing girls and stuff like that. So he's like on the scoop and stuff like that. But this woman, she like eat people fingers too. And she also she don't turn into a beast, but she will growl and stuff before she rip your head off or something like that. She had extra strength. She was strong. So she will hunt down bad people and kill them. So the detective is on the lookout, and he found the location where they be taking these girls, kidnapping them, and then putting them on the deep web. Like, they would have them either murder people on the deep well and stuff, and it would be streamed online. And I guess people was paying to look at this shit. So they found, the detective went up in the location and everything. You know that he didn't never report that back to the police. so they could like help save more people. Nah, he went and looked around and left the kidnapped people down there. But the girl, she saved the people by killing the bad people. Child, whatever. So at the end, she's like the hero. She said that she used to have a son, but she can't remember his face because she been alive for so long. Like she can't visualize his face anymore. But she would sometimes do these like Indian sounds or something like that, or these sounds that they use in tribes and stuff. And they were like, I wanted to know more about her past life. Like, what is she remembering? Stuff that I actually cared about wasn't in the movie. So that was irked my nerves, and that's why I got bored, because it was just all this violence. But I felt like I never got to know the character deeper. And then it was one point that you could see slits on her back, so she must have been an angel that got her wings ripped out, and that don't heal the slits in her back. So at the end, she said that she was Lilith. And the detective dude didn't even get it, not mythologically. He knew that she was immortal and that she could heal and stuff. So he knew that she was something. But anyways, and then he went back home, and it was this other guy who was immortal in his house, I guess looking for the Lilith girl. And he was talking about, well, the apocalypse is coming. And Revelation 6:12 or something, it was on the motorcycle tag. So yeah. So right after I finished watching that shit is when my controller started doing the light thing. And then I tried to get it to do it again because I was recording it. So I took the battery out, put it back in, pushed the button. It wouldn't do it again. But I'm finna post on IG what I found just researching things. So yeah. Shit is like really weird, you know? I'm telling you, it's like, it's different. You know, and I'm open to all possibilities, you know. People feel very strongly right now that it's end times. And I mean like everybody. People really feeling like that. But there always been predictions in the past of end times. And the way that they view end times, it's like, it's not going to end. It's going to change. But the fact that they can't see that, like they waiting for a savior. Like this woman was trying to tell me, yeah, you got to believe in Jesus because he all that we have. Like God is all that we have. And I was like, well, you know, like God is in you. Like it's important to know that. You know why? Because people be looking for a savior. They want to be saved. You got to save your motherfucking self. If you looking for a savior outside of you, you ain't never gonna motherfucking find it. You have to save yourself. Damn, I wish I had that conversation because I was with the cap girl, my neighbor, and with her cute self. But like I was explaining to the woman, we was all walking together. I was explaining, we was having this discussion, but I felt like, cause she was looking confused, and I felt like I couldn't find the words to make her understand. And I was trying to tell her, like, you know, it's something that you really have to feel. You got to tap into yourself. I think she don't even know how to do that because she's a very mental person, just very mental. I don't know. But the cap girl, she broke down what I said, and she broke it down so good. Like, she picked better words and everything. I really appreciate that. And I'm like, damn, that's exactly. And she was like, yeah, she fuck with it. But the mom was still confused. But damn, I said who it was. She was still confused, and but she wouldn't say why though. Like, I'm not judging you because you confused, but we could have a discussion about it. She keep a lot of things in, but she's very nosy, you know. She digging you, ask you certain questions. The way that she look at you when you talking to her, it's like she reading your body language, like she reading the fuck out of you. And but she doing it with the intent to just know. And it's not to know to like build something, trust, loyalty and stuff. It's just to know. But she's herself is very private. Like, she doesn't even have a phone. And that's really interesting to me. And if I ask her, like, how she been, she would say the same thing. She'll be like, fine. And she don't like if I ask her to show her palms, she probably would try to hide it. I wanted to know her moon sign, but she had like she couldn't remember certain things. So I was like, all right, I ain't push it, you know. Like, she's very private. But she would want to know about you. And sometimes I don't know. I feel like she's very intuitive. And it's like she pulled it out of you. It's interesting. But anyways, damn, what was my point before that? Anything else unusual? Nah, it's just the same old, same old, I guess. I know that I'm losing a bit of weight. My baby father is losing weight. My mother, she's losing weight. My dad losing weight. My brother losing weight. Husband losing weight. My daughter not so much, but she's already like slender. I feel like we all getting healthier. Yeah. There's some good things coming through. I feel pretty blessed. Shit happens sometimes, though. You know, shit happens sometimes, but it don't even faze me. It don't even faze me, man. Sometimes I have times where I feel unsure or I feel like I'm waiting. Because there is an aspect of like, I do feel like I keep trying to do things, but I feel like there's almost like a weight. I probably did more than what I even had to do. I'm starting to kind of like realize that too. Like, I'm doing stuff in ways that I find enjoyable versus trying to gain something. Like sometimes I feel like I need to better organize my conversations. I need to put better titles, and like I really need to learn how to, I guess, work this. But some things I just don't like. Like I don't like clickbaits. Sometimes I don't like certain type of titles. Like you will see some readings and they be like, "Oh my God, Spirit just told me, and this blessings to come to you," or "If you see this, this is for you." Stuff like that. Or now I'm not saying that the reading ain't good, cause these could be some good readers. But I don't like that. I just don't like that, man. So I don't do it. I talk about what I want to talk about. You know, I used to take people will request stuff and I would jump on it right away or something like that, but I don't know, I stopped liking to do that. Yeah. And then I realized that it's only a few people that actually fuck with me, I guess. Like, the only time I get like traffic or something like that is like when I'm talking about somebody or whatever, which I like to do sometimes, depending on what it is. but I want to make sure I'm also breaking shit down. So now when I do it, I want to do it with a purpose. And I have to look at that situation and see something in it of value that I should bring to people's attention or something. Like, I used to be taking, doing readings and stuff like that, and I'm really talking about stuff that I stopped caring about because it get repetitive. Like that Leo shit, it never changes. It's always the same people, the same shit, the same mentality, the same energy. That shit is boring. Like, I don't even feel stimulated by it. And I guess I'm not as concerned as I used to be because um it's it changed. When he first started, it was more deceptive. Now Eligio is being like the beast that he is, and the people that he attracting is people who carry that same energy. So that's what they gravitate to. That's what they think they deserve. So it became less manipulative. I just don't like when it's manipulative. Like, people don't really know what they getting themselves into. And then that's when I feel like, oh nah, like we got to break some of these mental chains. But nah, it's to the point now that people know. That was a long ass shower. Mm. So but it's not like that anymore. He's been fully exposed, and the people that he attracted to him are straight. They got their own issues. Like, should I say it, man? Should I say it? It just ain't the same vibe. You don't feel like these people in danger or nothing. Nateri, she just want to go on vacation and shit like that. And I feel like Nateri just got some real deep issues that she need to work out. Okay? Cause it just ain't, love ain't enough. Golly, and she a fucking Capricorn. Love ain't a fucking enough. So when I first seen it, I was kind of intrigued by it and stuff. But I seen one video and I could barely even stomach it, child. I just can't stomach it no more. I'm telling you the truth, man. It's just something. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be ill or something just watching it. This hateful ass, insecure ass nigga. So it's like I just can't even take it, man. But sometimes I let it play. I actually like the autoplay on YouTube because You could watch it without clicking on it. That's, I don't know, I kind of like something about that. And it's without the sound. So when you watch shit without no sound, you can actually feel more what the person is feeling. And all I was feeling from the theory was delusion. Like, it's on a whole nother level, man. Like, it's people ascending. And, I mean, y'all don't know what's coming. But it's also people descending. They descending. Damn, what's going on, bro? Mm. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Mm. Mm. I gotta think about that. Yeah, let me think about it. So, what I was talking about. I mean, I kind of rather use my vibrator, honestly, like, than to actually, like, hang out or something. So, I don't know. I'm leaning on no. Yeah, I'm leaning on no. Okay, what? I don't know, man. Oh, I was talking about people descending. Yeah. Um, they descending within our perception because as people ascend higher, like just looking at this, like how people viewed Eligio a few years ago is completely different than how people view him now. I mean, all I could do is shake my head at everybody and everything that's there. The programming has to be deep though for it to stick so well through these drastic changes. Um, the programming has to be deep. And I'm talking about everybody involved. People who still continually watch this, people who continually report on it. Hmm. It's something that's deep. I would actually like to understand, um, like, okay, I'm not like judging, but people who still feel like this is entertaining to watch, because it was never entertaining to me. It was sad to me. Like, I felt strongly about helping these people, but I feel like after like the book came out and after Like, most of the people that the high vibrational people, they left. And you could tell a complete different. They vibrated out of that. I always said that velvet is very powerful. I mean that. Raw, the people that left, they really got what they supposed to have got from that situation. So the people that remain with him in this time, because this time is so important. Like, I don't know, they gonna suffer. It ain't no joke right now. They might even lose their life or something. And have to come back and do this shit all over again. A Leo ass might go to an animal. For real. He may just go to an animal. Like, he might just become like a gorilla or something like that. Maybe a lion, you know, or something. And then when you really see a Leo dumbass, he will look at the life as the lion and be like, that's how we supposed to live. See, that's the most backward shit I ever heard in my life. Like, he would look at it and have that perception, because he still have an animalistic mindset. So, and then he not even really paying attention to the right thing. Because when you really go look at the life of a lion, it is lonely and miserable. The males have to go and find them a tribe, and they might just die because, you know, you have to fight or something like that, and then you take over the tribe, and then you kill all the cubs. And then, I don't know, but some lions, male lions especially, they wander off and be lonely and desperate. You know, it's really not a life that you would want to live. Not at the state of consciousness that we going. You don't want to go back to that. Anything that you don't want to go back to, like, I wouldn't sit there and look at a tree and be like, I wish I was like that tree. Nah. So, but that's where he at. That's where he at. So that amount of stimulation that I'm gonna get from him is the same amount of stimulation that I would get from watching a geographic documentary of animals or something like that. It's cool for a little while, but after some time, like, I would want to go on to something else. Like, I ain't trying to, like, it's so many people that stuck to the past. Like, they so stuck to it. All types of concepts to it. To the point that they want to be an animal again. So it is what it is. Now the people that is still there, like, it's just so insane. I remember I was talking to one of my friends and they wanted me to, cause they seen me talking about this, so they wanted to know about it. And I sent them the video of how he was talking to, damn, what's her name? How he was talking to Ephraim. And he was at the hospital with Malia, and he was talking like real nasty to her, talking about you light sucking my dick, shit like that, embarrassing her. And then I sent something else. But see, the reason I even sent it like that is because I was talking to a male. And you have to be fucking careful with males. Like, if I feel like I would have sent like something that he was being, because in everything he do, he is being manipulative. But like, a male might get caught up in the bullshit that he's saying, what he think a black male man should be and stuff like that, because a lot of niggas indoctrinated in that way. But they not paying attention to the whole scenario. Or they might be thinking on some shit like, well, he must be on something if he got all those women on him. You know, they would get caught up in some dumb shit. So you gotta be careful. So when he seen that video, he was like, damn, why do she let him talk to him? Why do she let him talk to her like that? See, that's why I fuck with them. That's why I fuck with them. And there's ain't no reason. Now, he do, there is a mind control method to it. It is. But man, it's still dangerous. I will say that. It's dangerous for him to even be out there. Because there's a lot of young black men that's gravitating towards him and looking up to him. And black men are broken. Let's just be real. I'm not saying that all of them is bad or anything, but they all infected. You get what I'm saying? They all infected. And it's to the point, like, they know it. They just don't know how to, like, get out of it. And they so defensive. And it's a fear of losing power. It's a fear of losing power, man. And it do feel like right now, man has to be led. That's really what it feel like. Cause I feel like I'm really out here teaching niggas. Cause, I mean, it's really... I ain't trying to bash them, but it's the truth. It is. And when I do talk about it and I show it, then people know and they see it's the truth. And you can't get caught up in people and their status. Sometimes we put people so high up that we can't even see that they being a demon. Like we turn a blind eye to it. And they ain't good for nobody. I'm about to watch this movie called Black Box. It's kind of slow, but hopefully it's good. I wish I had something sweet. Oh, it's some cookies here, but I'm tired of cookies. I'm tired of cookies. And I'm horny.